Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Through Someone's got selections here for Monday, February 17th. For again, today's play of the day. Quick recap what happened yesterday. Had a loss in college basketball. The Wright State -9.5 and -102 on FanDuel. Wasn't even close. Green Bay had not won a game since November. They'd lost 21 straight games. I think Wright State led like 16-4 in the first 8 minutes. And then completely fell apart. Green Bay not only came back and covered, but won the game outright. Their first win in, once again, several months since November. Either way, picked up a loss there. Embarrassing showing by Wright State. Look for a winner here on Monday. For the next play, though, I want to remind most of more plays on the website. The website, the promo code WEH45 to get a core purchase. Plus, a reminder, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. For the extra play, though, going to the Four Nations tournament, you'll get a matchup between Canada and Finland, taking place at around 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And for this game, we're going to go with a same game parlay and go with Team Canada -1.5 with the team total over 3.5 goals, and that pays out at -111 on FanDuel. Time recording of 12:30 a.m. Eastern Time. The couple's going to go with the same game parlay here for Canada. First reason, Team Canada is clearly the more talented team on paper than Team Finland. Team Canada is arguably the most talented roster in the entire field. Yes, they lost to Team USA over the weekend, but based on paper, this team has an insane amount of talent, and Finland, not so much. The team's fine, not great, but Canada is in a different tier system as far as I'm concerned. I think Canada should look sharp in this game, especially after what happened over the weekend. Canada got embarrassed by Team USA, and you're looking at Team Canada being in must-win territory because they need to win the game in order to clinch a potential spot in the title game for the Four Nations event. And a reminder, the Team Canada does need to win regulation to guarantee a spot because it's 3 points for regulation win, 2 points for an overtime win. So in theory, if Canada does beat Finland in overtime and Sweden does beat the team USA who's not playing for anything in regulation, Sweden would finish ahead of Canada. So Canada has to actually get all 3 points here to clinch a spot in the title game. And with that being the case, I expect to motivate Canada to dominate what I think is the least talented team in the entire field. Now, Finland also looked good against Sweden, kinda. Game was high scoring, competitive. They won 4-3 in overtime. However, faced off against Team USA, I think it's pretty safe to say that Team USA and Team Canada are the two best teams in this event by a decent margin. Finland lost the game 6-1 to Team USA. Think that might be a decent, I'd say, amount of foreshadowing for what we're going to end up seeing in this game. Canada, after losing to Team USA and being in must-win territory, I think will bury this team. I think Canada has too much firepower. I think Canada will be able to get a bunch of shots on net. I think you're looking at Canada probably winning this game 4-2, maybe 5-1, something like that. But Finland proved that, yes, they can beat Sweden, but Team USA was a class above them. I think Canada's in the same boat there as Team USA in this case. I think you're looking at Team Finland being in a lot of trouble for this game on Monday afternoon. Plus, Finland has not been getting many shots on net in this event. They've gotten 21 shots on goal in each of the first two games in this event. Canada, though, has had at least 26 shots in each of the first two games, so I expect Canada to once again be more, I'd say, aggressive and to get more chances offensively. So that being the case, I see more opportunities for Canada to score. Then the power play is going to be lethal again, and I think Finland should get blown out in this game. Plus, I do want to point out that both teams do need a regulation win in order to actually advance to the title game because Finland is tied with Sweden and with Canada. So the point is, if you're looking at Finland, who I think is going to be losing through two periods, they might pull the goalie down 3 because, once again, it is a win-or-go-home game for these teams, and you're looking at a spot where Finland, if they are trailing by 3, it's the final game anyway. What do they have to lose? If they are losing 3-0, for example, they can pull the goalie. If they are down even like 4-2 or something, might pull the goalie again. So Canada has a pretty decent chance to actually cover the puck line if they are up by at least a goal with a couple minutes to go, because you might see Finland pull the goalie early, down multiple goals if that ends up happening over the course of the game. But give me a spot with Canada in must-win territory off of a bad loss to what's basically their arch rival now with Team USA. And I think you're looking at Canada taking out some frustrations against the weakest team in the field, in my opinion. Then they'll be able to get to 4 goals pretty easily if Team USA did get to 6. And I think that Team Canada should once again look sharp for all of these 60 minutes. So once again, the play of the day here for Monday, February 17th is going to be on Team Canada -1.5 with the team total over 3.5 as a same game parlay at -111 on FanDuel. Bye, everyone.